Royal Caribbean's Wonder of the Seas is now officially the world's largest cruise ship. With that title comes plenty of new to brand and new to Oasis Class features, including several new dining concepts. Of course, as avid Royal Caribbean fans, we did our best to try out as many restaurants as possible during our sailing. And now we're back and bring all the delicious details to you with our exclusive Wonder of the Seas restaurant guide up next. Welcome aboard, cruisers. I'm DB from Eat Sleep Cruise, where we'll help you see the world one port at a time. And as a couple that's been on close to 50 cruises with 10 different cruise lines, we've eaten a lot of cruise food. So we had plenty of experience when we recently were on board Royal Caribbean's Wonder of the Seas, now the world's largest cruise ship. Now, even though we were on board for 7 days, we did our best to get to as many dining venues as possible so we could put together this comprehensive guide to all of the food on Wonder of the Seas. Now, if you have questions at all about Wonder of the Seas dining or just the ship in general, please leave them in the comment section below and we'll be sure to answer them. Now, for those who are new to cruising, most cruise ships have two different types of venues. They have complimentary dining venues, which are included in the cruise fare, and then they have specialty restaurants, or upcharge dining venues. On Royal Caribbean, many of these upcharge venues charge a flat fee, while some are a la carte. So in this dining guide, we're going to start with the complimentary dining options, because those are available to everyone as soon as you board the ship. For those of you who are more interested in learning about the specialty restaurants on Wonder of the Seas, you can skip to the 9.5 minute mark, where we start talking about the upcharge venues. Now, like most Royal Caribbean ships, there are several dining options that are included in your cruise fare on Wonder of the Seas. Perhaps the biggest one is the main dining room. The 3-story main dining room on Wonder of the Seas offers a traditional cruise dining experience, with early seating at 5:30 p.m. and a late seating at 8 p.m. for dinner every evening. Cruisers can also opt for My Time dining, which on our cruise was available from 6:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. daily. With this option, you can dine whenever you like. However, you will not have the same table or wait staff each evening. Regardless of whether you opt for traditional dining or My Time dining, the dinner menus are the same. These options do rotate each evening, with a list of classic dishes available every night. On a traditional 7-night cruise, there will be 2 formal nights, with the second one being a lobster night. The order of the menus and when these formal nights occur do vary based on the itinerary, but generally the 2 formal nights fall on your itinerary's sea days. The main dining room also serves breakfast most mornings, which started around 7 or 8 a.m. and usually went to 8:30 or 9:30. And during our cruise, there was lunch on sea days or late arrival ports. Lunch typically took place from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. During our cruise, some of the standouts for dinner included the duck and Grand Marnier souffle, as well as the beef tenderloin and of course the broiled lobster tail. Perhaps the second most popular complimentary restaurant is the Windjammer Marketplace. If you've cruised on Royal Caribbean before, then you're very familiar with this casual buffet. However, you might notice that its location is a bit different on Wonder of the Seas, as it's now located on deck 15 rather than deck 16. Now, a fun fact you can bring home to your family and friends is that Wonder of the Seas is also home to the largest Windjammer in the fleet. This casual complimentary buffet is open most of the day. The Windjammer typically serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner. However, since COVID, the Windjammer has been inconsistently open for dinner across the fleet, depending on that particular sailing's capacity. And given that our Wonder of the Seas sailing was over 70% capacity, the Windjammer was open nightly for dinner. During our sailing, breakfast was typically from 6:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. And here you can find the usual selections including fruits, breakfast pastries, cereals, and hot menu items such as scrambled eggs, bacon, and sausage. Lunch typically runs from about 11:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. Here you'll find a selection of salads, cold cuts and sandwiches, and grilled items, as well as other hot dishes and international cuisine, which varies slightly each day. At dinner, you'll find a similar standard selections as lunch, along with theme nights such as flavors of India. Dinner is typically from 5:30 to about 9 p.m. The Cafe Promenade is your go-to spot for snacks and coffee. This 24-hour joint serves up breakfast pastries, sandwiches, cookies, and other small desserts. That way, you'll never go hungry. Located on the Royal Promenade, the cafe is a great place to grab a table and people watch as well. Specialty coffee drinks are available at Cafe Promenade on Wonder of the Seas. which now proudly brews Starbucks coffee. These espresso-based drinks are included in the deluxe beverage package or the Cafe Select coffee card. Not far from Cafe Promenade is Sorrento's Pizza. Sorrento's Pizza is the complimentary pizza spot on Wonder of the Seas. This quick service venue is open most days from 11:30 a.m. to about 3 a.m. for the late night crowd. The venue serves up slices of classic favorites like pepperoni and cheese, in addition to daily specials. You can also create your own custom pie as well. Additionally, there is a small antipasta bar with a variety of appetizers. One deck up on deck 6 is the Vitality Cafe. Vitality Cafe is located in the spa and offers healthy light bites from 6:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily. These complimentary items include homemade granola bars, small muffins, and finger foods. Fresh juices and smoothies are also on the menu for your pre or post-workout needs, which are included in the deluxe beverage package. Also on deck 6, on the other end of the ship, and really on the other end of the spectrum of healthiness, is the Boardwalk Doghouse. The Doghouse is located in the Boardwalk neighborhood on Wonder of the Seas, and it's a perfect stop for a midday snack. The stand is open most of the afternoon and early evening, usually between 11:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. On Wonder of the Seas, it features 4 varieties of dogs and sausages, along with select toppings and small sides like potato salad. It's the ideal spot for this iconic location on the ship. Located in the Central Park neighborhood on Deck 8 is the Park Cafe, which offers quick service breakfast and lunch. The venue is open most days for breakfast from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. and for lunch around 12 to 6 p.m. For breakfast, you can enjoy hot sandwiches, oatmeal, a bagel bar, fresh fruit cups, and more. In the afternoon, you can enjoy fresh paninis, custom salads, or the famous Royal Kumwiki sandwich. The venue is a perfect alternative to the busy Windjammer buffet. However, unlike other Oasis Class ships, on Wonder of the Seas, there's no coffee counter in Park Cafe, so you're not able to order espresso-based drinks. There is still Coke Freestyle machine in the venue, and during our sailing, waitstaff were available to get you alcoholic beverages from the nearby trellis bar. Another complimentary venue that offers some healthy alternatives is the Solarium Bistro on Deck 15. Located adjacent to the Solarium, this venue serves buffet-style options for breakfast and lunch, including a custom omelet station. The Solarium Bistro is open for breakfast daily from 7:30 to 11:30 a.m. and for lunch on select days around 12 to 3 p.m. Additionally, during our cruise, the Solarium Bistro was open for dinner from 5 to 9:30 p.m. The menu consists of Mediterranean-inspired appetizer buffet, along with plated entrees like salmon, chicken, or lamb. Cruisers can make reservations for dinner at the Solarium Bistro pre-cruise using the online cruise planner or once on board the ship. Of course, we make sure to include every single dining venue in this complete guide to Wonder of the Seas dining, so we couldn't overlook Sprinkles on Deck 15. In addition to all the other snacks you can enjoy around the ship, this poolside ice cream station offers soft serve selections throughout the day from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Now, one of our favorite new additions to the Royal Caribbean fleet is the quick service restaurant El Loco Fresh. This relatively new casual food venue, El Loco Fresh offers tacos, burritos, and nachos with a custom salsa bar. This Mexican restaurant on Wonder of the Seas has been relocated up to Deck 16. Also new on the ship is El Loco Fresh features its own bar. The new watering hole Cantina Fresca serves up a specialty drink menu featuring a selection of aqua frescas, margaritas, and other Mexican staples. This Mexican venue is open midday for lunch, starting around 11:30 a.m. and remained open until about 6 p.m. depending on the port of call during our cruise. Unlike some of the previous sailings on Oasis Class ships, during our sailing, El Loco Fresh was not open for breakfast. While Royal Caribbean does offer a number of complimentary dining venues, its cruise ships also feature a number of specialty restaurants. These restaurants do all have upcharges, though they are certainly worth it. And let's start our look at the specialty restaurants with the newest specialty restaurant in the Royal Caribbean fleet, the Mason Jar. Brand new to Wonder of the Seas, the Mason Jar is a specialty restaurant that brings Southern cooking to the high seas. This casual venue serves up all your favorite home-style favorites in a farmhouse-style venue, alongside live country music. Located on the pool deck, this casual restaurant is an upcharge. though we really enjoyed both brunch and dinner at this venue. The Mason Jar is open nightly for dinner from 5 to 9:30 p.m. and for brunch on C days from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. with menu options like chicken and waffles, gumbo, crab beignets, cinnamon rolls, and more. How could you not want to try this new venue at least once? Not to mention, the Mason Jar features a large selection of whiskey and southern cocktails like the Mississippi Moonlight and PB&J Old Fashioned, as well as boozy floats and shakes. Actually, with a great food menu, live music, and a full bar, you might find yourself spending quite a bit of time here. Of note, you do not need a reservation to enjoy the live music or a bar. You can also order select menu items at the bar. However, if you want brunch or dinner in the restaurant, you do need to make reservations, and we suggest you make them pre-cruise, as reservations at this restaurant fill up quickly. Azumi is a Royal Caribbean fan favorite, offering Asian-inspired teppanyaki, sushi, and other Far East flavors. The hibachi experience has a flat fee for the 4-course meal. At Azumi Sushi, guests can pay a la carte or select the prefix meal option. This option includes 1 small plate, 2 large plates, and a dessert. Azumi is open nightly for dinner from 5 to 9:30 p.m. The venue is also open on select days for lunch, usually starting around 11:30 or 12 to 1 or 1:30 p.m. We dined at Azumi Sushi for the first time on one of their seas and are glad we did. The menu features more than just sushi to accommodate everyone in your travel party. The wife particularly liked the udon noodles with chicken, and I was a fan of several of the sushi rolls I sampled during 2 visits to this restaurant. Just like the popular coffee shop on land, Wonder of the Seas has its own Starbucks, serving up all your favorite drinks. From lattes to iced teas, refreshers, and frappuccinos, your handcrafted beverages await you. However, they will cost you extra money. Beverages at Starbucks are priced a la carte, and most importantly, these drinks are not included in the deluxe beverage package or covered in the Cafe Select coffee card. The Starbucks kiosk also offers many of the brand's classic food items. These are also priced a la carte. Starbucks is located in the Royal Promenade, and during our sailing was open from 6:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Now, if the soft serve by the pool deck isn't enough to satisfy your ice cream craving, you have more options at the Sugar Beach ice cream window on the boardwalk on Deck 6. However, these selections will cost you extra money. You can order up your favorite flavor in a cup or a cone, or you can choose a signature sundae. The new fan favorite sports bar on Royal Caribbean ships, Playmaker Sports Bar and Arcade, has found its way onto Wonder of the Seas. The boardwalk on this Oasis Class ship is the perfect spot for this family-friendly venue. Playmakers is home to a large collection of televisions, broadcasting games from around the world. It also serves up a variety of game time food favorites, along with a wide selection of beer. The a la carte menu features items like chicken wings, nachos, an onion ring tower, and the signature Playmakers burger. This venue serves food most days from around noon to 11 p.m., opening later on some port days. All the drinks are covered in the Royal Caribbean drink package, and Playmakers is included in the unlimited dining package. Across away from Playmakers, Johnny Rockets is another family-friendly casual dining spot located on the boardwalk of Wonder of the Seas. This American classic diner serves up fresh burgers and sandwiches with a side of fries and milkshakes. Lunch and dinner here have a flat fee. However, the venue's breakfast is free. Many cruisers are unaware that you can get a freshly made complimentary breakfast here. Johnny Rockets is open for breakfast from around 7:30 to 10 a.m. The venue then reopens for lunch and dinner as early as 11:30 a.m. some days until 10 p.m. One of our new favorite Royal Caribbean specialty restaurants, Giovanni's Italian Kitchen, is also found on Wonder of the Seas. Taking the place of either Jamie's Italian or Giovanni's Table on other Oasis Class ships, this restaurant is located in the Central Park neighborhood on Deck 8. This rustic venue serves up all the Italian classics. The menu features made-to-order pizza, prepared in an open kitchen concept, classic pasta dishes, mouth-watering entrees and desserts, and a shot of complimentary limoncello. Next door, there's even a small a la carte food menu at Giovanni's Wine Bar, which replaces vintages on the ship. Giovanni's is open daily 5 to 9:30 p.m. for dinner, and on select days, starting either at 11:30 or 12 to about 1:30 p.m. for lunch. The wine bar serves up food most nights from either noon or 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. And of course, during our cruise, we visited both the restaurant and the wine bar for dinner. There are two other specialty restaurants on Deck 8. Chops Grill is the Royal Caribbean signature steakhouse. If you're looking for a perfectly seared cut of beef, then you'll want to head to this venue, also in Central Park. As one of the most popular specialty restaurants on Royal Caribbean ships, reservations are required to dine here, and prime dinner times do fill up quickly. Like most of the other specialty restaurants, you can make reservations prior to your cruise using the online cruise planner, or immediately upon boarding the ship. Chops Grill is open every night of the cruise for dinner from 5 to 9:30 p.m. The restaurant is also open on select days for lunch from again 11:30 or 12 to about 1:30 p.m. Blending culinary traditions and fresh ingredients, 150 Central Park offers an elevated and unique dining experience on Wonder of the Seas. The mouthwatering appetizers and impressive entrees pair perfectly with the intimate ambiance of the restaurant. The crispy pork belly served tableside, the duck duo, and the fried cheesecake are among the popular dishes at this venue. During our cruise, 150 Central Park was open for dinner nightly from 5 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. You can take a trip down the rabbit hole at Wonderland. This whimsical restaurant on Wonder of the Seas will transport you and your taste buds on a magical journey. Here, the dinner experience is part food and part show, serving up exquisite dishes that are just as entertaining as they are delicious. For an upcharge, this Alice in Wonderland themed specialty restaurant allows you to sample some out-of-this-world menu items. At the restaurant, your waiter will expertly guide you through the tasting menu that includes items such as liquid lobster, a bird's nest, purple potted shrimp, short ribs, and more. Wonderland is open nightly for dinner from 5 to 9:30 p.m. If you've never dined at this Royal Caribbean specialty restaurant, we suggest you give it a try on Wonder of the Seas. Or if the restaurant sounds too adventurous for you, there is also the Wonderland Bar. These unique drinks are covered in the Royal Caribbean drink package, and they give you just a small taste of the unique flavor and presentation of the restaurant. Located all the way forward at the top of the solarium, Hook provides a nautically themed setting alongside ocean views from the front of the ship on Deck 16. While dining at the specialty restaurant, you can dive into selections including oysters, drunken mussels, clam and crab chowder, a whole lobster, and a lobster roll. Hooked on Wonder of the Seas is open for dinner nightly, 5 to 9:30 p.m. The venue is also open for lunch on select days, starting between 11:30 or 12 to about 1:30 p.m. Now, if all those food options were not enough for you, room service is available 24 hours a day on Royal Caribbean ships. Continental breakfast is complimentary from 6 to 11 a.m. All other orders have a $7.95 service charge, plus gratuity, but the ability to enjoy dinner in bed or on your balcony is well worth the charges. And there you have it. That's our complete look at all the restaurants on Wonder of the Seas. But do you still have questions regarding this dining guide? Please feel free to leave them in the comment section below, and we'll make sure to answer them. I'm DB from Eat Sleep Cruise, where we help you see the world one port at a time. And if you enjoyed this video, we have tons of other cruise reviews, ship tours, and cruise planning advice videos right here on our channel. If you're not sure where to start, I suggest checking out our complete Wonder of the Seas cruise review. In that video, we take a look at all aspects of sailing on the world's largest cruise ship, from the dining to the entertainment, activities, and more. We cover every square inch of this brand new ship in our Wonder of the Seas cruise review video.